Emergency situations can develop quickly, leaving the services and stores that you depend on out of commission for a period of time. Having emergency supplies in your home can be critical to successfully navigating these disruptions. Let's take a look at what supplies to keep on hand. First, you'll want to store 1 gallon of water at least for each person in your household per day. And if you have the space and are able to, it's really recommended that at a minimum you store 3 days worth of water. But really, if you can store as much as 14 days worth, that will be super helpful. Like water, many of the disaster relief organizations recommend keeping at least 3 days worth of food per person. Ideally, though, if you can do more than that, 7, 14, or even more, that provides you some stability and an extra cushion. Stock up on shelf-stable products like canned soups, beans, green beans, and other vegetables, as well as canned fruits, dried fruits, and good old peanut butter and jelly. Packaged chicken, tuna, and salmon are great protein sources. Protein bars and instant oatmeal are good breakfast options, and packaged snacks ranging from the little fruit snacks to honey wafers and crackers are good pick-me-ups. Along with your food, don't forget to put in some spices such as pepper to jazz things up. Store your food in an airtight container or together in a pantry, along with a can opener, some utensils, and some paper plates and bowls. Should you need to cook something from your refrigerator or freezer, an outdoor grill, a camping propane stove, even if it's a one burner, can be helpful items to do so. In an emergency, there's often a need for quick fixes, turning things off in a hurry, and sometimes sealing things up. An assortment of basic tools will come in handy in these situations. Another essential emergency supply to keep on hand is a stocked first aid kit filled with bandages, clotting gauze, antiseptic spray, antibiotic ointment, tweezers, and more items to take care of minor injuries, sprains, and strains. Along with your first aid kit, keep an assortment of masks on hand, including N95 and possibly some surgical masks, to protect yourself from airborne substances that you don't want to be breathing in, or shield yourself from illness. It's a smart idea to keep a weather radio on hand in case your usual means of getting weather information, like your cell phone, tablet, internet access, television, any of those. If all those things were to go down, having weather radio means that you could still get information directly from the National Weather Service about things that are going on around you. In an emergency where your power goes out, it is super important to have alternative light sources available to you, whether those be battery powered candles or real flame candles, flashlights. Also, you might consider some solar versions of lights that can be recharged, and even having mini lanterns that you can set on your desk or other locations. Having an external battery charger for your cell phone on hand can really be helpful in maintaining your phone's power and a line of communication should the electricity go off. Other emergency supplies to consider keeping on hand include things like hand warmers, sleeping bags, and blankets for cold weather conditions, lighters and matches should you need those, and also a fire extinguisher. Additionally, you'll want to keep some cash on hand should the credit card machines and ATMs go down in an emergency. And if you're able to keep a few extra days of your prescriptions on hand, that can be really helpful as well. Consider adding some walkie-talkies and work gloves to your emergency supplies. And don't forget about food and water and other supplies for your pets if you have them. I've placed links for many of the emergency supplies mentioned in this video in the description below. Also, be sure to hop on over and take a look at some of my other life tip videos.